Today, the charge to you is to ensure that you take advantage of an opportunity to pursue higher education after high school. Your GPA is just this close. Your attendance is just this close to getting your hands on $40,000. So hopefully, as a result of our conversations today, you'll make it your priority in order to move that GPA up, move the attendance up, take the opportunities seriously so that a story is told about you in a year and a half, as opposed to a statistic.
On Thursday, January 17th at 9:45 a.m., the We Promise initiative was born and a family made up of high school students and college graduates was formed.
We wanted to see mathematically what group of students that we could work with, that when they became seniors, that they could become Promise Ready. So we sought out that number, and it was 1.49 to 2.49.
Obviously, we're concerned about the achievement of all our kids and want to support them. However, we also know that our African American males are the ones that are struggling the most when we look at all our evidence around graduation, around who's passing their PSSA or Keystones, SAT. I don't care what we look at, it tells us they need the most support.
The Pittsburgh Promise was in my plan at first, but then it would go on and off. Right now, the stage I'm at, it's in question right now.
It means to me that I know that the work that I've been doing can probably pay off if I just work hard. It's easier to reach than most people think.
I'm going to work harder to reach my goal. I'm actually almost there. I'm going to keep working harder and harder because I'm not going to lie, I messed up my 9th grade year, slacked off, and now I realize how important it is.
So it's known that to get the full Promise Scholarship, you have to have a 2.5 GPA and 90% attendance. But we have this initiative called the Promise Extension, and it's for students who are between a 2.0 and 2.49. The only difference between the full Promise Scholarship and the Promise Extension is this. With the full Promise Scholarship, you get the money and you go anywhere you want to in Pennsylvania. With the Promise Extension, you get the same amount of money, but you go to CCAC for 1 year, you demonstrate that you're serious about your higher education at CCAC, and then in your second year, you can take your money and go anywhere you want to in Pennsylvania.
You should go to college. You get better money with a job, you can go further in life, support your kids, do a lot.
When you arrived, you received a rubber band. I need all of you to take that rubber band out. All right, let's hold it up. You see the white rubber band. I need you all to hold it up in the air. And we feel that this rubber band
To symbolize that we are all in this together, we each held up a We Promise band. The circle represents our continuous commitment, and the stretchy material represents our resilience. We are flexible, but we won't break.
You cannot be defined and not allow yourself to be defined by where you come from, by how much money your family has. When I go back to my schools and my teachers see me and they hear I'm a professor at NYU, they can't believe it. They can't believe it because people like me who come from the neighborhood I was in don't end up as professors typically. But that's because they couldn't see the potential that was there. The potential I see in this room.
Education is the key to their life. Education is the key to making a difference and contributing to their communities, and that investing in their education is the best investment they could make.
They can set goals that are attainable, and they have examples that they can relate to. All the facilitators have a similar background, came from public schools, achieved academically, and they're very successful as young professionals. We want these students to be able to relate and say, you know what, why not me? The whole concept of We Promise is really this theme of a commitment. And it's this idea that this is just a start.
We promise from the Equity Office to continuously have a relationship with these students. This will not be a one-day summit.
We promise to make sure these students have a personal board of directors, meaning they have people within the community, within their schools that are going to reach out to them and help guide their lives.
So we promise that if you dream big and work hard, money will not be the reason why you cannot pursue your dream.
So we promise that if they make this investment in themselves, if they stick with their education, that they will, in fact, not only get access to college, but hopefully access to a better life.
We promise that we will be on your case and on your side.
We promise to dream big and work hard to reach our goals. Reporting for Pittsburgh Public Schools, I'm Tyrell Dawes Hughes.